Oh, yeah! 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 Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Drive Time with Alec. I'm Alec. It's Wednesday. What happened to Monday and Tuesday? Drive times didn't happen. Because sometimes they don't happen. Just something to say. Not because I failed or because I just did or filmed stuff that didn't work. It just didn't happen. Yesterday I was driving at 6 in the morning down to San Diego like this. The Americano. And didn't happen. So, anyway, Wednesday, it's happening right now, live. This is what's going down. And it's already off to a tremendous start. I'm very proud of my drive time so far. I do have a topic I want to talk about, though, so I'm not just going to rant and rave randomly. How's that for alliteration? That was off the cuff. Goals. I talk about goals several times, so if you've seen every single one of my drive times, which is probably just my mother, then you know that I've talked about goals before. But this is going to be a unique goal conversation. Everyone knows, it's a known fact, that if you are in fitness, like that's every human being on the planet, if you're in a physical shell and you're doing stuff every day, then you need to be healthy. And it's always easier to get healthy if you have a fitness goal in mind. Seriously, it's always easier. I don't care if it's a community fun run 5K that you're gonna try to get a good a PR personal best in, personal record in. I don't care. By the way, side note, why is it called PR and not PB? Personal best. I like PB better than PR. Just saying. PB's also delicious. So anyway, it's always easier if you have a health goal. So if you're in CrossFit, have a competition. I don't care if it's Olympic lifting, powerlifting, just do something that is a competition that comes up because you will train harder, you'll eat better because there's some event coming up in the future. That's just basic psychology, guys. Dumb it down and use it to your advantage. Just set it up for it. But now, let's go to the next layer. Let's go inception this thing, go down a level. Work goals. But I'm going to go even deeper. It's not like you have a goal at your work. Let's even go beyond that. Let's talk about having a life goal that you're going to use work to accomplish. That's something I think everybody could use. Because, realistically, you go to work, if you're like some people, or most, and you go to your job, you're like, my job's kind of boring, I don't feel totally fulfilled at it, it's not really everything I want a job to be, then set a goal outside of what work for you that work will accomplish, like a vacation, a trip, some kind of reward for you, either monetarily or physically. And by physically I mean a trip. You sick Liz. I know. It's either Liz or Lynn's who are getting dirty up here. Don't do that. So, if your job is not everything in the world it should be for you, then set up some kind of objective for why you're there. You know, I remember when I first started selling, it was so funny because I had compressed all of my life's objectives into that job. I just remembered, I was pretty naive, but I worked to my advantage, so I'll take it. But I focused down at everything that I wanted in life was predicated on the success that I have at this job. My future, my stability, my wife, the ability to have her not work or do whatever I want for her, my kids' future. I didn't even have kids, so I wasn't even planning on kids yet, but I knew I wanted them. And it was everything was drilled down to success at that job. So I was massively motivated. Every day I went to work, it wasn't because I was so pumped to be selling, it was because everything was focused through work. I'm not saying that's the healthy way to view it. I'm just saying set a goal and objective for your work that may not be your work itself. It might be your next trip you're taking. It might be your kid's college fund. It might be a new car on the horizon. I mean, if it's material and base, it's fine. I love it how people get all upset, well, that's so base. And why would your objective just to be to go to, buy this car? Screw you, pal. Be okay with whatever it is. If it's a material thing, then fine. If that helps you stay motivated and work harder and accomplish more just because it's a car, great. Oh, it's so amazing. And that's coming from Alec Hansen, Mr. Judgmental. Yeah, that's me, Mr. Judgmental. And I'm telling you it's okay to live your dream. Just live your dream. That's what I'm saying. So, I hope that gives you something to noodle on today. All right? Have a good day.